Price with Healthy Fit, and welcome to today's workout, MMA Cardio Kick. You don't need any equipment for today's workout. Even shoes are optional. I don't have my shoes on today. I will be demonstrating some of the movements using a chair for balance, or if you're not getting down on the floor, go ahead and grab your water and let's get started. We're going to start with our guard up at our cheeks. I always start southpaw stance with my left leg front because I'm a lefty. It doesn't matter which side you start with because we're going to always do both. Jab, cross. So you're punching front arm, back arm, rotating through the feet and the hips. You're going to get your power from your legs, returning your guard back up to your face with every punch. We want to exhale as we punch, because that's going to help engage our core. All right, next move. We're going to switch to the other side. Other leg forward, jab, cross, jab, cross. So sometimes it's going to feel weird to have the movement on one side or another because of your dominant side. My right side always feels weird to me because I am a lefty, but it's important to practice coordination and muscle memory on both sides. All right, next move. I'm going to stay on this side just to keep it easy. Front leg check. So we're going to take our elbow. We're protecting our rib cage here. Exhale as you lift. If you need something to hold on to, you can have it with your other arm. So we're going to do a front leg check, and then we're going to transfer our weight to that leg that we just lifted. Back leg kick. Front leg check, back leg kick. So this back arm, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see it from a different angle. Check and push, kick. Flexing your foot, hitting with your heel. Make sure there's nothing in the way that you're going to accidentally kick. Front leg check, back leg kick. So you always want to look behind and make sure that the area is safe and your imaginary target. Let's switch to the other side. So I'm back to my left leg, front leg check. That's when we're protecting our rib cage. Exhale, transfer your weight to the front, flex that foot and kick. I'm going to rotate to the side again so you can see from a different angle. Leg check and kick. Flexing that foot. Engaging the core. All right, next movement. Hook uppercut. So your opponent here, we're imagining, is close by. Hook across the jaw. Uppercut on the chin. Hook, uppercut. So that hook, we're rotating all the way through. Use that leg to pivot. The uppercut, we're driving up, hitting the chin and continuing on. Hook, uppercut. Hook, uppercut. Let's get a couple more in on this side and then we'll switch. All right, switch to the other side. Same movement. I'm going to turn to this side just so you can see it, how close we are here on that hook. Because our arm, we don't want it fully extended. We're going to get the power up close. Hook, uppercut. Hook, uppercut. Don't forget to rotate from the bottom of the hips. Light on your feet here. All right, next movement. You can use the chair for this or on the floor. We're going to do 4 push-ups and then 4 mountain climbers. All right, if you're on the floor, on your knees or toes. I did not put down a mat today, so it doesn't really feel that good on my knees. 4 mountain climbers. Nice long line through the spine. And knee, 2, 3, 4. All right, next movement. Come back to a standing position. We're going to do some Muay Thai here so your hands can actually be open like this. All right, so they don't have to be in a fist. We're gonna do a front up elbow. So driving through that front leg. Your elbow is the striking point here. Almost like you're slicking back your hair. And then we're gonna do a side elbow. So taking the back elbow across. I usually like to support the hand with my other hand. Again, the elbow is the striking point. Up elbow, side elbow. Exhaling with each movement. That looks good. All right, let's switch to the other side. Same movement. Guard up elbow close to your body, side elbow across. Exhaling with those elbows. One more. All right, shake it out, get a sip of water. We're gonna move on to our block of work, and I'm gonna throw down a mat. Our protocol for today's workout, we have a mixed martial arts combination for 1 minute, followed by 45 seconds of strength conditioning, and then 30 seconds of a cardio or HIIT movement. Then we'll switch it up and switch our lead leg and repeat each combination for the second side. Again, I'll be showing movements using the chair. Let's get started. Guard up, rear leg check. So taking our back leg, blocking the rib cage, cross, that's that back arm, hook front arm. Leg check, cross, hook. Feel free to shuffle around if you want, if you have space. Cross, hook. If it helps you, you could say the movements as you do them. Rear leg check, cross, hook. Remember that rotation in your feet. We want to rotate. That's where we get our power. That's going to help our torso rotation. Protect our joints. These are all new combinations, so we're always working our brain when we do our MMA Cardio Kick, because I don't like to do the same combinations. Challenge that brain. All right, moving into our strength. C-sit, alternate leg crunch. Either seated in the chair on the floor, your guard is up. We're gonna crunch our legs up. A little bit of torso rotation here. Your guard is up. If you want a little bit more challenge, straighten the legs, more of a hollow hold. Exhaling as you drive that knee towards the elbow, keeping space under your chin, looking up at an angle for that good neutral spine. Rest. Spider-Man climbers. I'm going to demonstrate the floor first since I'm right here. Either on your hands or in your knees or your toes, driving your knee to the same elbow. Same thing on the chair, knee to the same elbow from your plank position. That looks good. Exhale, engage the core. And rest. Shake it out. We're going to side two. Switching your lead leg, rear leg check, cross, that's back arm, hook. So remember, we're guarding our rib cage here. Cross, rotate, hook, close. Rear leg check, cross, hook. Rear leg check, cross, hook. So you notice I'm trying not to stand on the mat. We want those feet light on the balls of our feet, and the mat tends to be sticky. So if you have a mat down, it's better to do these moves off the mat to allow that rotation. Last one right here. Back to our C-sit, guard up, alternate leg crunch on the floor, on your chair. Again, keeping that space under the chin. Think long spine. Either bent legs or straight legs, more in a hollow hold. Exhaling as you crunch and crunch. Spider-Man climbers, same knee to elbow. It's kind of like a leg check on the ground. So on your knees or toes, same knee to elbow. Same knee to elbow. So this is gonna work on opening up your hips a little bit. And rest. Shake it out, get a sip of water. We've got a new combination. Guard up. Jab cross, you should recognize that from our warm-up. Front up elbow, also from the warm-up. Cross, that's your back arm. So we've got 4 moves we're putting together. Jab cross, front elbow, cross. Jab cross, front up elbow, cross. That looks great. Jab cross, up elbow, cross. Good rotation through the hips. On that up elbow, you can also use your quad here to really drive that elbow up to get some more power. Last one. All right. Jenga hop front kick. So if you're doing this by your chair, you're going to have to step to side. So we're doing a lateral hop. And then the inside leg is going to be your flex foot kick. Hop to the side or step and kick. If you're using your chair for balance, make sure you step far enough away from your chair so you have room to kick. You can lean back a little bit as you do that kick. Flex that foot. Again, anytime we kick, we want to make sure our area is clear and safe. All right, plyo lunge, jab cross. So stepping back into our lunge, you can use your chair for balance here as needed. You're in your lunge, jab cross. Switch, step or hop, jab cross. Step or hop, jab cross. So you're punching front arm, back arm. Step or switch. Now we want to try to control those knees as we hop. Control. Making sure that those feet are like parallel like train tracks. Knees coming down in alignment with toes. Now as you jump, if your knees are getting a little bit loosey-goosey, take it to a step. All right, back to our combination. Switching our lead leg. Jab cross, up elbow, cross. Jab cross, front up elbow, cross. Jab cross, front up elbow, cross. Make sure you bring your guard back to your face each time. Exhaling with your punches. All right, back to our Jenga hop, front kick. Step or hop, check your area for safety. Flex that foot and kick. Step or hop and kick. There's some balance built in here because as we come up on one foot, we have to stabilize in that standing foot. So make sure you are spreading out those toes, finding balance in the balls of your feet and your heels. Back to our plyo lunge, jab cross. Stepping into your lunge, check your feet are parallel. jab, cross. Step or hop, switch. Jab, cross. Jab, cross. Jab, cross. Control those knees coming down. You got it. All right, shake it out. Get a sip of water. We've got new moves. All right, this one doesn't have any punching, so we can use the Muay Thai guard instead. So you don't have to have a fist. Front leg check. Front up elbow, rear side elbow. Leg check, up elbow, side elbow. Hopefully you recognize these movements from our warm-up. We put 2 sets of movements together, the check, and then we did the up elbow, side elbow as a warm-up movement. So it should feel a little bit familiar. Couple more. You got it. All right, clenched knees. This is our high intensity movement or our hip movement. We're gonna stay on one leg, driving the knee towards the elbow. Reach and pull. Imagine you have someone's head, boom, right on the knee. Boom. Find your rhythm. You're doing great. We've got 10 seconds left. Come on, Michelle. All right, shake it out. We're switching sides. Side 2, same movements, different side. Might feel different. Muay Thai guard, front leg check, front up elbow, rear side elbow. Leg check, up, side. Leg check, up, side. Don't forget that rotation to get that power. Defense, up, side. Rotating through the hips. Up, side. You got it. Leg check. Front up elbow, side elbow. Again, you can use this hand kind of as a guide across. You're aiming for that cheekbone. Here, we're aiming for the chin with the pointy part, kind of like a uppercut, like a hook. All right, moving into our next movement. Side plank crunch. Option on the chair right here. Kind of looks like that leg check we've been doing, right? Protecting the rib cage. Or you can join me on the floor. Make sure your hand is stacked under the shoulder, on your knee or toe. Exhale as we crunch knee to elbow. Trying to be flat like a piece of toast. You got it. Couple more. I realized we didn't do this one on the last set, so we're gonna switch right away here and do the other side. Stacking the elbow under the shoulder. I guess I got a little excited about those clenched knees. Reach and crunch, exhale. Flat like a piece of toast, keep that soft elbow. All right, coming to a standing position. Clinch knees on the other side. Remember, we pretend that we grab that person by the head. Boom, to the knee. Find your rhythm. Reach and pull. You got it. be doing this for 30 seconds. In our fitness test here at Healthy Fit, we do this for a full minute on each side. So I know you can do it. Come on, drive that knee up. 5 seconds left. Shake it out. Get a sip of water. We are in our last block of work. All right. Are you ready? Jab, cross, roll to the back, rear hook. Jab, cross, a roll. So this is a guard move. It's like you're ducking. Keep your eye on the front, rear hook. Jab, cross, roll, hook. Again, that hook, we really want to rotate through the hips, so make sure that you're light on your feet to get that good rotation and take strain off your joints. Jab, cross, roll to the back, hook. Jab, cross, roll, hook. Jab, cross, roll, hook. Jab, cross, roll, hook. Jab, cross, roll, hook. All right, reverse lunge with a slashing elbow. It's different than the elbows that we've done, so I'm going to show you how it goes. Guard up, we're going to take our leg back into that lunge position. This outside elbow is going to come up and at an angle towards our knee. All right? Switch. Step back. Reverse lunge. Rotate towards the knee. So we do have some rotation. If you see my back foot is moving, that's how we're getting the power. We're getting some good spinal stretch there. Stepping back into that lunge. Step back, switch. Again, the elbow is going towards the knee, across the body, in a little bit of a crunch there. One more. Plank jacks. On the chair, on the floor, tap, hop, or on your knees or toes. Got lots of progressions here. Tap if you're on your knees, or on your toes, step it out, or hop it out. Keeping your hands under the shoulders, pull your arms towards the outside of the floor, away from you, to open your chest. 3, 2, 1. All right, from the top, jab, cross, roll to the back, rear hook. Jab, cross, roll to the back, that's your duck, hook. The hook again is close to the body. When I do my hook, my arm is bent 90 degrees, really close. Jab, cross, roll to the back, hook. Jab, cross, roll to the back, keep your eyes on the front, hook. Jab, cross, roll to the back, hook. Roll, hook. Jab, cross, roll, hook. Jab, cross, roll, hook. Get that good rotation in there. Light on your feet. We've got 10 seconds left. Give it to me one more time. Own that combination. Reverse lunge, slashing elbow. Stepping back into that lunge. This outside elbow, slash, rotate towards the inside knee. Switch, step back. Notice the rotation in that back foot, on the ball of the foot. Step back and crunch it in. Step back. You got it. Couple more. Plank jacks, either on your chair or on the floor. This is our last move before the cool down. Tap or hop on the floor on your knees or toes. Hands are stacked under the shoulders and tap. Tap or hop. Opening the chest, pulling your hands towards the outside of your mat or away from you. Nice long line through the spine. Look out over the front of the chair or in front of your feet. There you go. 10 seconds left. And rest. Whew. Nice job. Get a sip of water. We're going to cool it down. First move, runner's lunge with a hip opening stretch. So if you're using the chair, you're going to step on the chair, then gently rotate your leg to the outside. Otherwise, you're going to do that same move on the floor. On your knees or toes, sink into that runner's lunge stretch first, and then gently rotate towards the outside blade of your foot. I'm going to show you from this side also. We want to keep that good alignment of the leg with the ankle, so we're not putting stress and bending the ankle. There might be a little bit of a stretch there, but I don't want you to bend it in a weird way. You're just applying pressure to the outside of the foot, leaning forward to get that inside hip stretch. Let's do that on the other side. So stepping forward into that runner's lunge, sink into that stretch. If you're on your toe here on the floor, you can drop to your knee. I'm gonna scoop my knee under my mat as I can't because you won't be able to see me. All right, rotating to the outside. See that nice long line I have in my leg? I do feel a small stretch in my ankle, but we're not overstretching. We're keeping that good alignment. All right, child's pose. We're gonna do a shoulder stretch. So if you're on the floor, you're reaching forward. Reach. And then we'll do this shoulder stretch here. If you're in the chair, your feet are in front of you, sitting towards the edge, reaching down towards your feet. Let's take that arm across the thigh, reach the other arm forward, shoulder away from your ear for that shoulder stretch. Let's do that on the other side, shall we? Arm across the body, across the thighs. The other arm reaches forward. Coming to a standing position. Quad stretch, you can use the chair to support that leg. You can use your chair for balance, or you can grasp that leg, drive the knee in towards the other knee. Take a step back into that staggered or split stance. Sink into the stretch. Feel it in your hip flexor. Let's take the arm across the body here. Now push that back heel down for a calf stretch. Take that same arm up overhead. Give yourself a pat on the back for a tricep stretch. Feeling it in the back of the arm here. Let's do that on the other side, starting with a quad stretch. Find your balance or use your chair for that. Drive the knees together. Nice tall posture. Find that grounding in your standing foot through the ball of the feet, the heel, and each one of the toes. Step back in a hip flexor stretch. I'm gonna step back even further to feel it in that front hip flexor. Other arm is gonna go across the chest, shoulder away from the ear for that bicep stretch. Now drop that back heel down for your calf stretch. Take that arm up overhead, tricep stretch. Nice deep breaths here. Back and chest openers. Open up your chest like you're looking to see someone that you haven't seen in a long time. Big hug. Open it up again and switch to the other side. Overhead side stretch, reach up and over. And the other side. You did a great job today. Make sure you send me your sweaty selfie at Kella Price at Healthy Fitness Life Coach. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at MMA Cardio Kick. Stay strong.